Welcome to the show that talks about Tulsa. People fighting local businesses to cover important in the community no one else is talking about. Topics and more. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to World One Development's News You Can Use with your hosts, Mr. Charles Harper and Miss Damali Wilson.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to World One Development's News. We want to thank everyone for either listening on the radio, on Facebook Live, and on www.KBOB899.com or media networks, which are powered by World One. We really appreciate that. I am Miss Damali Wilson.
And our is Wednesday, aka Hump Day, September 28, 2022. We are live every Wednesday at 1 p.m. right here on KBOB 89.9 FM and simulcast on the News You Can Use Media Networks, powered by World One Development. We are set for an exciting, guys. You better call your mom and them and tell call in at 918-856-3873 at World One Development.
So, on today's show, looking into our future, how do we bridge the gap between generations, Generation X, Millennials, and Gen Z?
Absolutely. Population, what will the U.S. look like 20 years? Are we growing or are we shrinking?
And of course, our hot topics, which are the barbecue and hot sauce festival in Broken Arrow has fans upset. Find out why. Another Tulsan hits the stage on The Voice. Find out who it is and how it went. First, for African American veterans, and Brett Favre money from what should be his fate. Upcoming.
This is News You Can Use right here, 9.9 FM, and simulcast on the News You Can Use Media Network, powered by World One Development. Y'all better put on your seatbelts. We'll be right, y'all.
The 36th Street North Event Center is a full-scale event center where we share the experiences of the community. At the event center, you can rent space for weddings, receptions, concerts, and much more. We also do custom decor, linen, and centerpieces. We're located at 1125 36th Street North. To book your next special business gathering or community event, call us at 918-200-9046.
This is here on KBOB 89.9 FM and simulcast on the News You Can Use Media Networks, powered by Development.
And we are back. So News You Can Use is all about shedding some light on the positive happenings in our community. There are many great businesses, programs in our neighborhood, and we felt the community we can support and to be informed.
I'm Charles, Director of World One Development, which includes Fitting Back In, EduRec Youth and Family Fund Center, Street North Event Center, and Community Support Coalition. My job, the world wants to know, is for all of our community development. Phenomenal show.
Wilson, Development protocol for each of our communities. I'm also in charge of social media for all of the World One Development entities. If you would like to advertise your business or organization on this show or any of our other individual platforms, inbox me your contact information, Facebook Messenger, so we can talk. I am also happy and elated to be one of the creators of
Damali.
What's cracking?
How are you doing today?
I am wonderful. How about you?
I'm doing good. It's a great day outside.
It is.
Not too hot.
Right.
A little breeze going by.
Yep.
People are out and about.
Yep.
People driving fast today. Is it my car something going on today I don't know about? Is the racetrack open today or something?
I don't know. I don't know what's going down. It's just nice. It's just a nice day.
I know. And I think you would drop their top.
Don't talk about that.
Wind blowing through their hair, through their scalp. Well, people don't know how to act sometimes. Y'all be careful out there, buddy.
Don't do that.
What's that slogan? You got to drive to arrive alive.
That's right.
Hey, that's what y'all need. Hey, we got a super show going on for you guys today. During the video, I don't know what to do, but I woke up the 150 text messages.
Yes, this is going to be a good show.
I think I know why.
Yes.
We would first like to thank and appreciate our first responders, healthcare professionals, food providers, restaurant workers and their services on the front line during this time. And churches are still coming together, those in the community, during this coronavirus epidemic. Damali,
yeah,
epidemic is not over yet.
It's not. People think it is. So y'all just don't breathe in my.
I'm feeling a little bit better about.
Yeah.
But that freaking monkeypox.
I know, right?
That monkeypox. Don't think about no monkey. I'm thinking I see monkeys outside, on the roof, in the trees. But y'all be careful.
For you.
I'm gonna calm down. But of us during this time, so y'all be safe.
Yes.
People you don't know, keep your little sanitizer in your pocket because we still want to be ball season and people will back out. The band, breaking it down on the field out there, Booker T. They don't know how to act.
All right.
No, I'm just funny.
It's over. I think it's over, but it's really not. So y'all just, like you said, be careful and be watchful, but still have a good time and enjoy yourself. But before we get started, we want to remind everyone that mental health is real.
Yes.
And that we all need to be aware of it. We've talked about this many, many times on our show, what we can do to bring awareness to this. So the reason I bring this is because our prayers are going to Tulsa County District Weiler. If you're here, you probably heard the news that he was stabbed yesterday by his daughter, who was in the middle of a mental health. And so mental health does not, and this should let you know that mental health does not, if you're rich, if you're poor, if you're black, if you're white,
right.
Doesn't matter. So, it can happen to any of us and any of our family members. So if you know someone who needs help, you can 988 with 988 in Christless Lifeline. And, get help for those individuals. So our prayers go out to that, that family, because this is a trying time for them. We also want to send out prayers to the brothers of Phi Beta Sigma. They actually lost one of their brothers, Tim Derritt, who was a past state director and active in slaves and conferences. So prayers to his family and friends as well.
Absolutely. That's my frat brother. I'm part of that Phi Beta Sigma club, man. He was a great one, the epitome of a Phi Beta Sigma. Mm-hmm. So rest in peace, nothing but love. This is going out to the blue and white family, that's for sure.
Absolutely. And then also want to say, we had a really great event on last week.
Hey, you better ask somebody.
We told you guys about the Choice Neighborhood Award grant that actually we at an event over at the 36th North Event Center.
Right.
And we had U.S. Secretary for Housing and Urban Development. You might know it as HUD. That's what everybody knows it as. But Marsha Fudge was actually here. And, it was just a great event. She had great words to say. If you did not know anything about that particular event, we actually we ended up videoing the whole thing. Development. So you can actually go to our Facebook page. Right. You can actually see that, hear her comments, and understand what this $50 million grant means to North Tulsa. So, it was a great time. I got to meet with the Secret Service.
That's what I was waiting on.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. When they said the Secret Service is gonna be here Monday, I started saying, let me check my driving license. Let me make sure. I ain't got no.
Yes.
Is anybody looking for me? Have I done anything to anybody lately?
Yes.
But because the Secret Service, man, they was
intimidating.
They was all around. They don't smile. They just. But they loosen up a little. They like the Molly.
Yeah, they some cool guys. Fun. Yeah, they were really nice. And so, we had a great time. And, like I said, that $50 million grant is going to be huge for North Tulsa. So, stay tuned so you can find out what we're doing with that.
Hey, good stuff.
We also had a great time with the Yak Nation Seek 2.0 conference.
Hey.
You were panelists. How did that go?
Man, that panel, big shout out to Kenyon Johnson and all the other people. Bentham Todd was on there. A couple pastors was on there. Just had a worldwide talk, about just the state of the church and things that was going on. A lot of people tuned in. So for everybody that came, Robert Hawkins, he performed, hung around. So it was really good. So shout out to all of them. They did an awesome job. Shout out to Yak Nation.
So Robert one day,
he did.
Matt also?
He went over first.
Yeah. To the Met first.
Upside down. Then they brought our church, and he young, full of energy, did a great job. He gonna be on live, with us today. So he been on BET and all on the billboards, arena, but he's doing big things.
Yes, absolutely. Well, he did a phenomenal job.
Can I do some quick shout out?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, these people gonna be like, Charles, you forgot us. You got your special guest in. You forgot about us. Now, Alicia Walker, she's in with us. We got AJ tuning in from the J-Bone Lounge in Jacksonville. Brenda Berry is in the building.
Cousin.
Mr. Energizer said he just shared it with all the groups all around the world. So we live in Wisconsin, New York, and all kind of places.
Yeah.
Your cousin, Jube, he's in the building.
Hey, Jube.
He said, let's play some dominoes. Not right now. Now, I am on a nice table to play, but we're not going to play right now. Frank Bates is on here, Mr. CV. Tracy Manning, my sister, over there, Gibb Shopping Center. She owns that. Tuning in, Miss Ernestine Broom. Royalty, I see Sabree Carter.
Hey.
She live with us. Denise Ladd is here. Your mom is on.
Hey, mommy.
Your mom, my mom, I'm so hungry. As soon as you all I got up in here. Help me out. We got Renata. She tuning in. She's way up there on the East Coast. Courtney, my cousin. We got Sherry Curry Armstrong in here. About 200 secret listeners.
We
but
see
y'all got to understand, secret listeners are always tuning in. I see y'all parked around the corner listening in. Y'all better come on.
Yes.
And show your face because I'm about good stuff here on KBOB.
Absolutely. So today we have some special guests in the building.
Yes, we do.
Because our topic today is how do we bridge the gap between the generations?
Right.
You know, sometimes, depending on what generation you come from, you can perceive the generations after you a certain way.
Absolutely.
And so we just wanted to talk about it and have a frank conversation and just talk to some folks. So we ended up getting a few folks that we know.
A couple people.
So, and we're going to pull Uncle Bobby in too.
You know what?
Yes.
That's what I love about it because it is, you hear about the baby boomers and then people are like, oh, the millennial, Y generation and the X generation and all that. But we want to break down what are the age group in those generations and a dialogue as to what's important for each generation.
Exactly.
What do we wake up thinking about?
Yeah.
And then hopefully my goal today is finding a way to love and respect each generation.
Absolutely.
Right. And it's sort of a give and take in there. So I'm excited about today.
So I'll give you the generations that we're talking about today. So the boomers, which is what Bobby would be, were born during 1955 to 1960.
So how old are they?
The 57.
And then you between 58
and 67.
And baby boomer.
Yes,
67.
you're a boomer.
All right.
Okay, Gen Z, which would be our age group.
Okay.
They were born between 1965 and 1980. So that would be 42 to
57. Okay.
Right. And then we got the millennials, which would be from 1981 to 1996. So their age group is 26 to 41.
26 to 41 are the millennials.
Millennials,
that's the group.
right?
Okay.
And then Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Which
Gen and Juice?
No. Gen Z like zebra.
The Gen part. Gen Z, the letter Z.
Right, the letter Z.
I'm back.
Hey, Robert Hawkins is on. Hey, Robert.
What's going on? And Mario Johnson checking in from the ATL. We call them Big Snuggles. Welcome to the show.
Okay, so Gen Z would be born in 1997 and 12. So they would be 10 to 20.
To 25.
Right.
Gen and Jude. No, Gen Z.
Gen Z.
Now, I'm not going to mess up no more.
Okay, so we've got, of course, Bobby Eaton, the boomers.
Baby boomers are in the building.
Okay, and then we have Chase, Ray, and Sabree, who actually represent Z.
Gen Z.
Yes. I did say Chance. Did I say Chance or did I say Chase? I'm sorry, Chance. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's the Gen and Juice.
I know, right? You messed me up. And then we have Charles and I, who represent Generation X.
X, that's it.
Yeah.
That's who we represent.
So let's go with Chase first. Chance, what happened? See, y'all made me mess it up the first time.
No, that's a Gin and Juice. See, I got water. You got the gin, root beer.
Oh, no. Yes. I'm so sorry. I don't know what the deal is.
Let me introduce our special guest, Mr. Chance. Welcome to the show. How you doing?
How y'all doing?
Hey.
Yeah. There you go.
How y'all doing?
Doing good. A little bit. How old are you? Where you from? Maybe what school you get to? Just a little bit.
Yes.
All right. I'm 24. I'm from Tulsa, born and raised, and Rogers graduated class of 2016.
Okay. Shout out to Rogers.
Okay. Yeah, shout out to the rappers out there, man.
Hey, representing. I already know.
He said 20.
24.
You get the mic also got Miss Sabree Card in the building. What's up?
What's popping?
What's popping, right?
What was the question?
How you doing today first?
I'm good.
You doing pretty good. She got a root beer. Something about her when she talk, she coming from a root beer perspective.
Yeah,
right.
A little self where you're from, maybe the school you went to, just a little something.
I'm Sabree, aka Damali.
Uh-oh.
And I am 24. Graduated from Booker T. Washington, the best high school ever.
Okay.
Tulsa, Oklahoma, born and raised.
Yeah.
T-Town, born and raised. Now, my man Ray is in the building. How you doing today?
I'm good. My name
Ray
is
got bass. I love it.
I thought you said you will never find. What's up, Ray?
my name is Ray. From Tulsa, Oklahoma, graduated from Will Rogers.
Hey,
Okay.
Yeah, Ray. That's
I was out that Booker T love.
Yeah.
I got you, Ray.
Of course. And then, of course, we got Uncle Bobby in the building.
Hey, I'm here.
Yeah, you here.
Let's do it.
He's sitting there with Jay, but is part of the show today.
Yeah, I've been doing it for a minute now.
Yes, absolutely. So we want to talk about some things that a lot of times what happens, and I was saying earlier today, chance.
Right.
Okay.
There you go.
Was that a lot of times, depending on what generation you come from, then sometimes we perceive the upcoming generations differently, just because of just how life was for our particular generations. So, and it seems like sometimes we might be on different pages as to life and life in general. But so my first question to you guys, to the Gen Zs, is: do you guys read newspapers at all? Do you know?
She laughed at you.
Chance,
She said, "What's newspaper?"
See, we old enough, been there when they were serving newspapers and reading them a couple times, but it didn't came to the point where we got social media. We got all the same news as a newspaper.
So you don't even think about it?
No.
No.
You still pay bills with paper and stuff?
No, I do it online. Actually, I mean, the bills can pay
Same
online.
thing, right?
Yeah. So it's what's the point, right?
Let's do this. Okay, Uncle Bobby, you a baby boomer.
Yeah.
So you represent the
Yes,
older
sir.
generation. So in 1 minute or 2 minutes, describe a baby boomer and I'm thinking about generation just a little bit. They can get a perspective on maybe how baby boomers.
Baby boomers are like old school. Old school before technology even took place. Back, he was just saying, "Hey, paying the bills." Some of them still write it out, and mail it in, and things of that nature. Now I'm different because I'm high tech.
Uh-huh.
I'm a few of those who participate in technology, but times have brought about a change, so you got to be in it. So therefore, I'm at a point to where hey, I want to win. And be in it. So to change.
Yeah.
So I'll ask this, and I'm gonna come back over to I ain't gonna say Gen X, Gen Z. And I'll just ask this: a baby boomer, when you wake up in the morning, what do you think about? What are your thoughts?
Breathing.
Just to live. So just
to still be here.
Right.
Just to be a part of life, because a lot of baby boomers wake up real early.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they get up 4 or 5 in the morning because they value life.
Yeah.
Life, and I know a lot of the millennials and younger generation up all night, but baby boomers, hey, they go to bed 9 o'clock, maybe 10 o'clock or something like that, and wake up. I wake up every day at 6 o'clock, and my eyes just automatically open up. I breathe air, drink a cup of coffee, check what's going on.
He just said something. Check the news.
Yeah.
So do you get on social media or do you turn on the TV?
I turn on the TV and social media.
Okay,
I
do both. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me switch it over to Ray. Ray, when you wake up in the morning as representing Generation Z, what do you think about?
Well, first of all, what time do you wake up?
7, 8.
7, 8.
Not bad. That's okay. Okay. Okay.
What I think about my cup of coffee I'm about to get.
Hey, there you go.
Bobby, I just be thankful for another day, for real, for real. And I go get my cup of coffee and then I see what's going on.
Okay, that's good.
Social media.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. Brush my teeth, of course, and all that. But,
Like you get the hygiene.
Clean up.
So the TV to watch any news station at all? Or are you checking to see what's going on?
I get on Facebook and Instagram, something like that. We don't even watch TV for real. We not cable. Like it be
YouTube is it?
I'm a sports fan, so I like to watch. I gotta watch TV and stuff like that.
Right.
We don't watch cable for real.
Yeah.
I mean, everything's on the phone.
Yeah.
Let me do this just because so many people in. I don't want to be like, Charles, you forgot you got special guest. Robert, how are you? You're out there in Michigan. He's there. Keon Johnson at Dig Yak Nation. He said, yo, welcome to the show. We got Blue Humpty. It's his birthday today. Tuning in down there in the Motor City. My auntie, Effie Miss Green down there. She tuning in down in Camden, Arkansas. We got Mario Choice tuning in from Texas down there by the Fort Worth area. Welcome to the show. If y'all have some questions for any of us, put them on the chat and I'll try to get it in. Mario said it's already a good dialogue. Now I go over to Sabri.
Yeah.
Sabri, it's video then. Sabri, let me ask you this. What is it that you think that the generation are missing as a getting?
I don't know.
You know, that's a loaded one right there.
Yeah, that's loaded.
You know,
lit, and y'all not.
No.
Wow. But see, now you got to break down.
Y'all can be lit. Like,
but now you got to break down.
You got to break down
what's being lit, what's not being lit. They put my fire.
That was a head right there.
She said we like to go out, party, and even not so party. We like to hang. Like y'all, at a certain time, y'all be like, "All right, that's it. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go to bed. I won't be bothered with y'all today." We calling out. What you doing today? What you doing today? Okay, I'll put up on you.
Yeah, because we've already done that. That's
we
already done it.
Relax. Y'all done had y'all time. This is our prime. Like we outside.
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing it back. I'm gonna swing it back over here to Chance. Chance, you know, this will go a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
When the situation happened with George, do you think about it, and what would you say to people around you, your ex, thought about that situation?
That's a good question.
So at that time, man, like the police was already like, you know, killing a lot of black folks. So it was another like, you know, social media, like, damn, all right, another one, you know, like it really would. I'm looking at stuff like trying to avoid stuff. So George Floyd was kind of a little bit like, I'm just being honest. Like he had to kind of, all you got to do is like just give up, let him arrest you, you know what I'm saying, in a court fight or whatever. But it to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying, at that point we didn't already seen it a lot, so it was just another. So
I feel like, I mean, because I'm glad you mentioned that. Do you guys feel like you're desensitized to like death? Like when I was coming up as a kid, if you see somebody get shot on TV, like, whoa. Yeah. But because of like the video game stuff that you guys have, which are so lifelike, you know, do you think that that's desensitized you guys to an extent?
Most definitely.
I mean, yeah, most definitely.
It don't bother me.
Yeah, it doesn't.
No.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of shows. Like I love crime shows.
Yeah.
Like don't watch that. Like this Jeffrey Dahmer show that everybody's going crazy about.
Right.
Was that bad? And I will watch it again. Like
really?
I don't know. It's just like we
my question is why.
And I don't know. It's in me. I don't.
Saying about field. Let me ask you, as a boomer, interesting about killing someone and destroying someone.
I just want to know the story behind it. I don't know why I want to know the story behind it. Like what made it do? I'm just asking. A lot of people like, don't watch that. It's bad spirits. And I'm like, when I watch it, I'm like, what was so bad? I watch crime stuff all the time. Yeah. I just want to know what people was thinking, like First 48, all of that. I just want to know what.
You know, and I think as a boomer, I think the more you put inside your psychic and in your mind, the more you know, because that's what's in you. Mm-hmm. You know, if you put bad stuff in you, bad will eventually come out. Mm-hmm. You know, that's why, like when I was coming up and I was you guys' age, when somebody got shot, that was a big deal.
Right.
They're like, woo! But now somebody gets shot in the hood over in North Tulsa. They, you know, 2 people got shot. The gang did it. It ain't really no big deal. Mm-hmm. It's just something that, and some people are intrigued by it. Yeah. They were, you know, with JoJo or the million. And
I think everybody intrigued by it.
Don't bother us.
Yeah.
A lot of people put their phone like, oh look,
Go live.
Right.
So when you're saying that, say about people pulling their phones out, do you think that they're doing that because they want people to like their stuff?
Nah.
Or just because
that's just how we bring awareness to what happened. Okay. We like baby news.
No.
On social media, everybody see it.
Yeah.
And we gonna cover up what's going on.
Right.
That is
real. What exactly happened? How it went down step by step.
Yeah.
Let's do this. So Mario down there in the ATL. I'm trying to make sure because we got all. I mean, we streaming all around the world. Y'all got to remember that. So people be tuning in. I try to keep them included. Mario Johnson. He said he 52 because we asked the question about what you do when you get up. He said first thing I do is go to the restroom, turn on the news, and look forward to the weekend to relax. He 52. You know, it's different. Right. It's different strokes for different folks. And I say that let's do this. When I'll say as a Gen Y, we got to throw something else in there.
Hold on just one second. So AJ says, ask them to tell us what do they know about our Black culture.
Hey, let's go there then.
Oh, that's a good one.
Culture.
It's said, not me. So what do you know or think about, like where I'm from or where you come from as a people? Y'all want to answer the question?
That's loaded. I don't know. Like, what you mean? What do we know?
Chance said, pass him the ball. We pass the Chance.
Yeah, like, I got it.
So we just culture. So what you Black culture?
So like, how far down you want to go? How far back you want to go?
How far can you go? Because here's the thing. A lot of times when you look at TV, say, man, the Black culture. You know, we represent the Black culture. So whatever that means to you is what we're looking
like
for.
You know,
so Black culture to me is like, you know what I'm saying, just us being out there in the open and wearing like jewelry, having these flashy cars. You know, just it's just how kind of that Black, like we like to show off stuff, like even back in ancient Egyptian days when we had gold crowns, gold rings, gold cups, gold plates, like everything was just flashy, you know. Like I just think like look good and have good things to show. Yeah. That's, I don't know how far Black culture is.
You know, and as a boomer, I think that is part of it. What he said is so real. Absolutely. You know, and it's so real and so true. But at the same time, we got to know our history. You got to know where you come from. You got to know why Black people here in the United States are all different shades and colors and like a bouquet of flowers, and about the Atlantic slave trade and slavery. And you got to know this stuff, you know?
Yeah, we definitely, you know what I'm saying, in school, we was taught about that.
They taught you about slavery in school?
A little bit. Depending on school.
Yeah, okay.
Depending on the tip. So,
you go.
Get a little bit.
Depending on what school you went to.
You get a little bit.
Kids did. They don't go in deep.
They don't get in there now. They don't go into that at all.
Yeah.
We watch Roots.
A couple times.
Let
me do some quick shout outs. We got Rob Birmingham. It's Atlanta, Texas. Did y'all know that? He's from Atlanta, Texas, though, not Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
Hey, my niece, she tuning in from H-Town. They call her J. Cole. From Phoenix, Arizona, he's tuning in.
Hey.
And AJ said, right on, Mr. Bobby down in the John Lounge. Devali, you. Let me pass it to you. Let's get in here. The generation
Y. Let's jump. It's our turn.
When your mama was, during your generation, when people talked about success, when you was little growing up, when they said, okay, we need you to be successful,
right?
What was that like? What did that mean?
Well, for me, that was being educated. That was sure that I could pass the torch to the next generation and taking care of my kids different.
No, not for your kids, just you.
For
what was for me growing up, and we in the same generation, it's pushing during my time, go to college. Go to school, get educated, go to college, get your big house, get your car, do that. Education is it. Because you learn something, then people can't steal that from you. So that's so when I'm leaving, I'm to get this football scholarship, people trying to get band scholarships, basketball scholarships, everybody trying to do that and trying to get to college. When I would say the generation, like my uncles and stuff, baby boomers, they were military. So that's what I would know on me, Air Force, Marines, a lot of that. In my generation, let's go to college. But when we get down to your generation, I pass this to Ray. You ready to come back in? When your generation, like yourself, people around you, when they say, we trying to be successful, what is that?
Say, like,
what you think?
To me, it's just being happy.
Yeah.
I can't tell you what you should be going after, because whatever, you could be shooting for a small little shack and as long as you happy, that's it, and you comfortable, and that's cool. So like, I can't, cause like I can't tell other people what success.
In other words,
is.
you're saying your success is your own.
Yeah,
right?
just be happy.
Cool.
Just be
That's
happy.
cool.
Sabri?
That's exactly what it is. Just whatever. Everybody goals ain't the same.
Right.
So to own a house, and your goal could be once I own my house, that's success.
Yeah, you're
to
done.
you, that might not be success. Like I've been had a house, 3 businesses is success. That's money.
Right.
But everybody goals is different. It's whatever you set your mind to do.
Yeah.
Let me. I'm gonna add this. I'm just gonna throw it out there. That way I picture the Bobby. You can grab it then to you, because man, we got we got to take a break. Man, time go fast.
It does.
You got. I don't want to leave you out. You'll be like, Charles, you just rolling and rolling.
No. So what you were talking about the goals of going to college, getting married, having kids. That's kind of our generation, kind of how we went. What do you guys think about like getting married and having kids?
It'll go get married and have kids, but the college, it's the college thing. You don't gotta these days you don't gotta go to college to be successful or to get a bag. It's money out here to be made without going. Like I for journalism, but I could also and now I'm somebody's personal for making the same or more than what you
answer. So it'd be about entrepreneurship then for you guys.
I read something that said it could be, is it accurate or inaccurate? Is it accurate or is it accurate? It says that the younger generation, their retirement plan is not to be retiring at 65. It's like retiring.
They like, no.
See y'all all doing this. No. So I'll do this. Our generation, let's work till we 62, 65, or have our 401k, all of that, and leave some for kids. That was just kind of what the thought was. Back in that, people work 30 and 40 years on one job.
Exactly.
With no problem.
Right.
I'll say our generation, I'll say we a little different jobs. We in a different space. Yeah. But when y'all out, okay, I'm going to retire one day. What does that roadmap look like, we'll say, for the younger generation?
My key time, I don't never think I'm gonna retire, but I just want to invest in a lot of stuff. That way it come back, and then the next generation after me could pick up. Because like I don't knock nobody working to 65. I might not make it to 60.
Right.
Tomorrow, not promise. So you working all these hours, and no knock on the other generation, because I respect them.
Right.
But you might not make it to 65. So you putting all this hard labor in, and then how far is your 401k gonna be? Do you really anything to leave over to your kids?
Right.
So I don't never really plan to retire. So just invest in stuff and keep the businesses and leave it to my kids or brothers, fathers.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. I think that my generation was taught kind of correct. Because the black way was to become a businessman, owner, male or female. If let's do this, let's go there. Because when we graduated, the first thing they told us, like you say, go off to the military or go get you some education so you could get a good job working for someone else.
Yep.
Not working for yourself.
Sure.
And a lot of my generation did that. We didn't have those businesses that we opened up. That's why a lot of our businesses in our community have been forgotten and demolished.
Yeah.
Anymore. So I just think it's a little bit different. These young people today, they starting businesses. They're doing things. They got technology. They can do the research. They can obtain a level of education that we never got.
Yeah.
Let me throw this in. I have someone tuned in to say it seems nowadays, and that's what I love about having these kind of dialogues. Brenda, she said everybody want to be a rapper or a influencer.
Let me get in. Let me get in.
Yeah.
Look, a talent is a talent. If you got it, don't use it and you'll lose it. So if I can sing, I don't care what everybody else talking about. I'm about to go use my talent in somebody's studio, and then if I get discovered,
let me help you with that. Being an old school musician.
So give your little tell them what you did.
I'm a musician. I got some golden periods. I've been around the world so much I can't even count it. Holly Wilson talk every week. You know, I got people in the industry, Earth, Wind, and Fire, and all of them I know on a regular basis. The thing about being an entertainer, everybody wants to be an entertainer. I'm a rapper. The doors you can get in through social media and become a big star, you know, or you can get in through the record companies. However you get in is how you get in. But the competition for you guys today is so high.
Yeah.
It's so, and so you got a lot of guys, a lot of ladies out there that can sing and that can have talent, but it ain't about the talent. It's about That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Who you know and who's going to put you on game. Because you sing all you want to. You can rap and throw them bars down, all of that. But if you don't know how to, you just, you know, that's what you're doing.
So let's go to Chance real quick because he had a comment. So when you were asked about retirement, and what was your comment? What is your retirement age? What did you say?
Retire.
40.
Right. How old are you now?
24.
24. So you got about roughly 15 years, 15 and a half years to retire.
Right.
Yeah. And so what does that look like?
Like what you mean?
Meaning I'm going to retire at 40, but then what does that look like? My path to retire.
My path to?
Yes.
Oh, so yeah, like Truly was saying, Ray was saying. So,
Ray?
Yeah, to retire.
So just investing in businesses, you know, LLCs, you know, companies, you know what I'm saying? Little stocks. I'm in a couple of stocks and stuff like that. You can do to make money, you know.
I like that.
Like back to the question you said, like what you do when you wake up. The first thing I do is try to make some money, you know what I'm saying, or think of a way to make some money. So
man, I love that,
so,
man. I'm old schooler and I
love it.
So every day is just we planning to make some money. We planning to make a business that's gonna make some money, or we always just trying to plan something that's gonna get us ahead. So
let me ask this because let's get a couple of questions real quick before we tell. What you Tracy? You can go ahead and ask.
So Tracy Manning Gibbs. So they own Gibbs Shopping Center. You know, so you guys know where that is on 46th Street. She says it seems like the younger I may not make it to a certain age, so I'm going to live for today. My generation and before just assumed there would be a tomorrow or a retirement age. I think that's true.
That makes sense.
That is true.
That's what we plan for, you know. Let's see. Somebody saying go change. Teresa, my sister Teresa, she says retire early. She said she did at 44.
Mr. AJ's out of Jacksonville, Arkansas. He's asked them who do they listen to or who do they get advice from. So say you're trying to think of an idea. Who do you think I need to call this person for my
parents?
Somebody
your
older.
parents?
Yeah.
Somebody older? So as elders? Okay, good. And then Renata, you know, who came down from Virginia. She's from Virginia. The old generation work hard now and save and play later during retirement. Her philosophy is to work hard now. So what are you guys' philosophy? Work hard, play hard right now.
I get to use some funds later.
There with you. Stacy Warner, it's his birthday today. He tuning in from Little Rock. He said, "That's
Stacey.
real talk." Thanks for tuning in with
birthday.
us. We got Leslie Holmes. She's in the building. We also got, I see Teresa said, "Go Chase," and then we got Teresa.
See, now.
No, this is on here.
No, it says Chance.
I'm not on. I'm at the bottom.
Okay, go.
You see this T?
Yeah.
No, I wasn't. I saw the Go Chance.
Yeah.
So what you got? The body. You said she tried to catch me up. Like that. You better watch out. Let's do this. Let's touch on this and we'll take it. What do you think you guys' generation think about church? Going to church, spirit.
And so I got two praise dancers here.
Don't be putting their business out there.
I got this.
So what do you guys' generation think about church?
All right, so definitely church was forced upon me. Yeah. So we didn't really fall into that. We were just forced because our parents were, so we had to go.
Right.
When we was in church, we seen, you know what I'm saying, some of the negative in church, you know. It's people don't want to say it, you know what I'm saying, but sometimes it's negative in church and like faking and this when you go to a bunch of different churches, then you see sometimes and then you you just see how people act outside the church sometimes, and then you ain't.
Yeah.
It
could be a lot of hypocrites in the church.
Yeah, real, a lot of hypocrites.
It could be a lot of hypocrites in the church.
So when you think like because I'll say this, because we'll do baby boomer real quick. How was it during your time?
Well, you was forced to go to church. You didn't have a choice.
So it's kind of the same.
You just didn't have no choice at all in the matter.
Right.
There was no question. You may not have wanted to go, but you had grandma went to church, and your mama or your daddy. Well, some of the men didn't go.
Right.
They just stayed at home. But your mama or your grandma or aunts or something like that, they were going to church.
The mom.
Though that it set a foundation, though, even like listening, not focusing on people, but just hearing whatever came from the pulpit that you were able to absorb.
I think that ministers, now that I'm older, I look at it totally different. I look at it totally different, because a lot of the ministers when I was coming up were basically preaching from the slave church, slavery, and all that, wiping the head, and that's the way it was going. You know what I mean? And times have brought about to like Michael Todd or somebody like that. Come as you are in jeans and tennis shoes.
Right.
So it's come to a new realization, because you don't have to wear all them suits and all them ties and stuff like you used to.
Right.
You don't have to.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
like to dress up. Me.
Yeah.
Don't like
I
to
never
really
like to dress up. No,
Yes.
I don't want to put no stockings
they want to put on
no Easter dress. I don't do none of that. But when you go to church, they like you got certain things. Yeah,
right. And it depends on what church you.
Come talk to them in my jeans and my t-shirt.
It depends on what church you go to.
Like, what's the difference? So some of them, your past, they'll look at you different just because of your past. Like, okay, I thought we was coming here to get fixed. I thought the church was like a hospital.
Hey, I guess we got to take a break. We actually got another millennial, and he also has been. Look, let's do this first. I want to make sure if y'all got anything going on, we got so many people tuning in. If you want somebody to follow you on social media or any of those things or any final word, make sure we get that. We'll start with Sabri.
Me?
Yep.
Well, I do music, y'all, and I'm a growing photographer. So y'all look me up on all social media. Sabri Carter, SABR Carter, on everything: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that.
Mr. Ray. He said, I wake up peaceful every day. I make my coffee and I see what's going on. Chance, what?
All right, so I'm a local barber. You know what I'm saying? The Sweet Life of Fades and Waves. You can catch me on Instagram at Dr. Chano, Chano. Oh yeah, just give me a follow.
All right, and we're gonna do this again. So me and Damali looking at doing something like this like once a month.
Did y'all have fun?
Yeah. Was it fun? Is it worth? Okay. And Uncle Bobby, thank you as well. We're gonna take a quick break and we gonna come back because we got another special guest. He's also a youngster. We're gonna talk. Love you guys, appreciate you guys. Y'all be safe out there. Thanks for the info. Damali, any final stuff before we go?
No, I appreciate y'all taking the time to come and hang out with us, share your perspective. So I got a question I'll ask y'all on break, and then we'll come back and answer that. But
all right, we're going to take it into World Development News you can use. Integration designed to help those released from prison to fit back into the community as productive values of society. They help various classes such as anger abuse and mental health. They also work with different programs to provide training. If you or someone you know needs help with resources in career development, employment, or housing, to find out more information, call 918-592-3500 or stop by 2121 Harvard Avenue, Monday through Thursday from 9 a.m. to p.m.
Have you heard The Lowdown? One of Tulsa's favorite live musicians is back, better than ever. Lowdown, formerly known as Duet Jazz Club, is providing Tulsa with live music, comedy, community jam sessions, and more entertainment. Located at the corner of Archer and Detroit in the heart of the Tulsa Arts District, Lowdown's speakeasy-style listening room and craft cocktail bar offers a one-of-a-kind experience where every seat feels like the front row. Check out the upcoming shows at lowdowntulsa.com.
Tulsa. This is Janetta Tolles with Sunday Dinner and More by your weekend soul spot. Every Saturday and Sunday from 11 a.m. until 4 p.m. Located 531 East Apache in the historic Apache Circle Center. Of course, during these times, it's carry out only, but you can call 918-951-51 for Sunday Dinner and More by Janet.
Can't fool myself. I don't want nobody else to ever love me. You are my shine.
Searching for ways to grow your business? Or perhaps you would like to invest in Tulsa's African American community. The Black Wall Street Chamber of Commerce is a great place to start. The Chamber was created to serve and increase the visibility of needs in our community. It is an umbrella organization for local businesses, the Tulsa Juneteenth Festival, BWS Black Women in Business, and the Grassroots Economic Development Fund, BWS The Power Group. For more information about the Black Wall Street Chamber of Commerce or to donate to the Power, visit bwschamber.com.
How to order chicken wings. Number 1, good wing spot.
I know Max Wings.
Number 2, decide if you want a combo or if you want to order a la carte.
Huh?
Well, combos come with chicken, veggie sticks, fries, and a drink for a discounted price. A la carte means that you order each item separately.
Okay.
3, decide if you want bone-in, boneless, or cauliflower wings, and then determine the delicious flavor you use.
I didn't even know cauliflower had wings.
You learn something new every day. Have you been to Max Wings?
Yep.
Max Wings is located at 782 East Pine Street in Tulsa. We're open Monday through Thursday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Friday and Saturday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Max Wings, home of the dry rub fries.
North Star Security Investigation provides over 35 years of experience to ensure your security and investigative needs are met. Our officers are CLEAT and state certified. If you're seeking employment, stop by our website at www.northstarsecurityandpi.com. For details on quotes and employment opportunities, call today at 918-248-6592. That's 918-246-6592. North Star Security and Private Investigation.
Did you know sickle cell disease affects people from all races and ethnicities? Sickle cell disease can look like you. You can carry the sickle cell trait, even know it. The state of Oklahoma and the supporters of Families with Sickle Cell Disease Incorporated are invested in educating Oklahomans about sickle cell disease and other inherited blood disorders and traits. For more, visit us at www.oksickle.info.org.
Henry Mayor.
Hey, this is News You Can Hear on KBOB 89.9 FM and simulcast on the News You Can Use Media Networks, powered by World One Development. Damali,
yes.
Can you tell the excitement is still in from having the youngsters in on live in studio with us?
That was great. That was great.
Stuff.
Just their perspective, so that lets you know that some of the you think they're thinking about, they're really not thinking about it.
They're not thinking about it all.
Yeah, I mean, if you're saying getting up and thinking about, how you can make money or, future, how to continue to generate revenue, hey, that's something big.
Right. And it's something that you and I talked about, and listening audience thing. Our goal was to think about just having a show like that once a month. We bring different youngsters in here from different arenas of life and just having a conversation so we can continue to bridge that gap. Because for me, it's about creating a bridge for love and respect.
Yeah.
No matter what age you are, what your love and respect. And we just keep going down the road that way. So
absolutely. So hey, Mario, I asked your question over the break about please ask them how old they were when they was not blonde hair, blue-eyed, a blonde hair, blue-eyed guy, and when did they realize the name. I said when he was like in
high school.
Yeah. Sabree and Ray said in middle school.
Middle school.
So that's the answer. Just wanted to, throw that out there.
Absolutely. And thank you, Bree.
Yes.
Because she got the nice hair. We didn't let her leave. We let Ray leave. We let Chance leave. But we added another special guest to the table.
Yes.
My brother, my friend, my partner, Mr. Henry Mayora. Mm-hmm. With the cool hat. Yes. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Good, sir.
Hey, with a quick snippet, you're doing great. A little bit about yourself.
About me, first generation American.
Yes.
Born and raised. Moved down to Tulsa 2016. I went to Rhema, and I'm currently a full-time barber and grooming.
Okay.
That's
So we were talking about this on the break. So you actually
right.
Yeah, so this now gives us another perspective that we're going to throw in here at you guys.
Real quick, what did you think about the conversation? Because you was kind of listening in before you came on. Was you like, wow, or what?
Yeah, it was awesome, man. It was awesome. A lot of the questions were but yeah, I relate.
Yeah. So let's get your perspective.
When I think about when I just I just believe that's what kind of gives us life is just your purpose.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good stuff. So do you read the newspaper?
No, man. I read like my planner and what I got to do.
Yeah. Okay, that's good stuff. Good stuff.
I'll say this to be my one little question, Henry. So what would you say that the older generation are missing that you guys are getting?
I think it's also like a two-way question too as well.
Yeah.
Right.
I feel like the older generation, they really in that how can I explain this? Like that mental health aspect to it, being very like vocal and also expressing yourself. My generation, like we do really good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
like,
talking.
And we're not afraid to ask questions and express ourselves.
Yeah. I can say that when Sabree, she would drive me nuts because every time I say, "Hey, go do so and so," why?
Yeah.
But why? And I'm like, girl, stop asking in there.
And here's the ticket. Here's the difference is I think that because we're Generation Y.
Yeah.
We have flashbacks because we weren't privy to even ask why.
No.
When we was little, if daddy or grandpa said do this, if we said why, oh my goodness, duck.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Some coming at your head.
So when somebody say why, one, we have to settle in because that's the beauty of having a conversation.
Right.
Because the way I look at it, man, y'all have so much information coming at y'all. We really didn't have a reason to ask why because it was before technology and all of that.
Yeah.
When y'all wake up and since y'all been born, the world has been at y'all hand. Y'all can go the first 15 minutes of your day. Then we had to walk just to get some bubble gum somewhere. Yeah. So it's just different. But that's what's up.
I think we're more open for change. Y'all more set into like what y'all was taught, and it's been this way, so it's gonna stay this way.
That's
right. But we like to, if it's a better do it or with a shorter way to get there, then we can. The older more people.
Be about good change, though.
Yeah.
Good change.
Right.
If you select good change, it's fantastic. Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah.
But if you select bad change, we got to do something about that mental capacity of stuff.
Yeah.
You understand? Can I flip it for a second, and then I know we're gonna roll right through here. Uncle Bobby, you the baby. Most people we start with the baby boomers, so it's good to see what the baby boomers are thinking. So for you, what is it that the boomers got or getting that even the millennial generation Y, the millennials down to the Gen Z, what do you guys get that you think all of us are kind of missing?
Love, unity, stability, home, families, relationships. I don't think some of them, we're so divided today in the the thing, everybody doing what they want to do, and the genders, it has changed. It used to be man and wife, man, woman, and child. Now you don't have to have order. You just do whatever you want to do out there. Splits community amongst black people. When you do it, I mean, I used to come home, mom and dad was in there. Okay, Bloom, you just do your chores and do what you need to do. But times have brought about a change through technology.
Sure.
Respect level same in it.
It's more about change. We can do something fast
change
do
and
this
stuff.
And
So,
just more open. So that is okay, Damala. I know we can do it because I know time just kind of be melting away.
This is good stuff. This is really good stuff.
Yeah,
so our segment 2, population.
Yeah. And
where do we see the world 20 years from now?
Can I say this right quick? And when y'all tuning in, y'all jump in, because whenever context talks to nations, a lot of people be thinking with these conspiracy theories or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's population control. You doing this? Oh, they got the chip in you. They go to the computer. They gonna hit the button. You're gonna be a robot.
Yeah.
There's so much stuff out there. You feel like it's billions everywhere. And we got to cut this down later. It's just so much stuff. But we like to give information that's accurate. So let's get into some real facts. Y'all can join in. Let us know.
So population grows or shrinks in 3 different ways. It's immigration, it's death, and it's birth. Right? So those are the ways population, grows or decreases. Oklahoma only grew by 0.06% in 2021, and ranked 16th best out of the 50 states. So as far as population is concerned, like our population, Tulsa is currently second in the state for population. So Oklahoma City is first, we're second. And then we are ranked as a state 46th in the United States. And so I'm saying this and kind of giving you this context because what is being said, and I found an article that kind of talks about this, and it's two major things have affected our population. One is that, so of course we lost 1 million folks,
right.
1 million plus folks due to COVID. And then 2, because of the leadership that we had in place in immigration, you're not allowing folks to come from other countries into our country to set up residence. Okay. But then another thing that I read was that young folks and millennials, you guys are just like our generation was get married, have kids. That was part of how we were taught. You guys are just like, we don't care about that. What do you say to that? Do you think that that is a true statement, or are you concerned about having kids, or no?
I think that's true that we're not concerned about it. We're just concerned about it right now. We're trying to have fun, trying to do what we can do before a kid. Because once you have a kid, down. Ain't gotta have a babysitter out of town. It's just crying on the plane. You gotta buy for them and you. But right now, while I'm young and just me, town, I can go here, I can go there, I can take trips, I can do whatever I want to do right now. But later on, yes, I definitely plan having kids.
Right.
But just not right now. I'm trying to live.
Yeah.
But once you have a kid, you live for them. So it's not about you no more.
Yeah,
so
I'm
trying to have fun right now.
That's
me right now.
Yeah, that's a good point.
That is a really good point. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Just kind of similar. I feel like it is like a concern for us millennials, but I feel like we're trying to work just to kind of like provide for our family. So just making sure our ducks are in a row before we make those type of commitments.
Yeah,
right. Yeah. Also, if you're not married, people kind of be like, "Oh, you're not married."
Yeah.
So I ain't married right now, so no kids right now. Just do me. Because it's enough. It is people out here having kids without being married, but they also get looked at funny. You don't got where the daddy at? You just y'all doing the baby mama baby thing?
Right.
Yes, a lot of that going on. It is a lot of that happening.
So I don't get that a certain way. I'm just gonna live right now, and then when that time come, that time come.
Let me ask another question are you guys concerned about race at all? Like we know in Bobby's generation, then there was the civil, and so of course race was a huge concern. Kind of in our generation, it's a little bit less concern, just because it's there, so we're not naive to the fact it's there. But like I went to Booker T, which was part white, black, you know what I'm saying? Whereas he went to school, you were in an all blue
at Booker T.
Mm-hmm. Right? And so for you, is that a concern? Do you care about race like that?
Race as in
meaning black and white, or meaning differences between people is just people, or do you?
No, I don't look at race. I see people. You black, you black. You white, you white. You Mexican, you Mexican.
Right.
But we all still bleed red. So you're human,
right?
But I think going to that and being old school, and I could be incorrect, but I think that you can lose your culture, if you are not firm in who you are and where you come from, and not know that. You can say that, hey, if you're black or black, you're white, blah blah. We bleed, we do blood and stuff like that. But the blood is not always the it's not always the same. When black people have had to go through so much that a lot of the millennials and young even know the struggle, while they're able to drive cars or jobs or do this stuff that they do, because they're standing on the shoulders of those who came to them. Hey, we had to fight for them to be able to do what they do today.
Yeah. I think in my generation, I totally agree with what you're saying, that we had to, but I also feel like too, we shouldn't hold them responsible for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, I understand that too.
Because
systematically, Damali, the system can come in and change things. Look at Booker T today.
Right.
It is Tulsa, Washington. You got a mixture of black people and white people together. The black culture is not there like it used to be. I'm in the Hall of Fame up there, and as I go up and walk those halls, I say, man, this school is a different school. It's not the same.
Let me ask this though, Bobby. Do you think though that we need to be changing and we need to be shifting? And the reason I say that is because we as a people are not the same. I have a statistic here that says in 2045, the U.S. that the white people will be a minority because of all of the blending.
Let me add this, because we were talking about population, and I'm gonna switch it back to you and see what y'all think about this, because I'm saying this about this population thing because it's a big concern as you go up. So, and what I'll add is this, and see what y'all think about it. Every year from 2011 to 2017, the U.S. grew by 2 million people between that time. In 2020, the U.S. grew just 1 million. All right, that's 2020. Last year, we only 198,000.
Wow.
Is that sinking in?
Down. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's why I'm saying that, because when you think about workforce going on and all of that, the beauty of us of having this conversation in this world is shifting like in 2045, which is really like next door, because time go fast.
It is.
Then whites will be minorities. So it's good for us to be educated, transitioning, and kind of normal happening.
Well, Charles, you Hispanic believe in family.
Sure.
Right.
They family, man, and multiplying. And I talked to one guy the other day. I said, man, how many children you got? I got 3. I said, well, how many you want? He said, I want. Wow. They are growing because they are loving each other, and the males will go out construction work and a type of labor jobs that we used to do.
Right.
The mothers will go and work at the fast fonts, and the grandmas will become the babysitters. And so they grow like that.
Right.
That's why they're at 17% of the United States of America. We're at 13%. Have surpassed us because our broken love. And that's
that's what's going on. And the importance of us having this for different generations. No, one day you wake up and be like, man, why are the educational laws like? Why we can't maybe live here? Where maybe we can't do this? And so I think the baby boomers and it's all to have that conversation, so you at least know as those halftime adjustments, because whoever's the majority and in certain areas, they're going to determine where you're going to eat, live, sleep, and how your way of life is going to be in the future.
Right.
And to answer, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
To answer your question, Devon, for me, race is a concern for me, especially recently having my first encounter with like racism, like in my early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me being raised in a Nigerian like household, we never had to talk.
Right.
So racism was like, it wasn't like non-existent.
We you didn't know anything about it, right?
Yeah, we don't. And so, you know, my first encounter that day, like it has no concern for me.
How was your first encounter? Do you mind?
I was, just long story short, I was working a job. That's when I was working for a corporate America job, and I was going door to door selling services.
Mm-hmm.
I was in the wrong town here in Oklahoma,
right?
And as you know, tries to just, he just came off aggressive, and I was just trying to be very calm and professional. Mm-hmm. But I ended up getting arrested that day, and I found out on the way to jail that one of the neighbors, she had called and just made this stick.
Oh wow!
And I was just there like doing my work,
mm-hmm.
But right. I couldn't believe it, But that was my first encounter.
Can I ask this? Because I know it's beautiful just having this conversation, because we're gonna have to speed up on some stuff. So when you think about maybe your perception, like you say, first Nigerian here, the thoughts from people coming from Nigeria, thinking about how Black people maybe were in America. Are they lazy? Was it like, if I come in be professional, it's gonna be great? Mm-hmm. Did any maybe preconceived thoughts that you had change today?
Yeah, it changed. Like, I can say that day I stood what a lot of my Black friends were talking about when I was back in school.
Wow. Yeah.
Honestly, to be honest, I thought that there was just a lot of complaining and a lot of, because my parents came here like in the 80s, like mm-hmm. they from the ground up, from the mud, and they made it successful. Should have no excuse. Mm-hmm. But understanding the history too, and I can understand. I can feel their pain.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think one of the we talked about was actually knowing where. Just recently, I joined African Ancestry to find where my people come from, and found out that we come from Cameroon.
Oh wow!
From Takar, we come from the Takar peoples. Wow. So now I've been doing research to out what those people were like. And Sabri, I've never told Sabri this, but those people are sick folks. So when I say, Sabri played the trombone. She came home one day and said, "Mom, I'm going to join the band."
I did too. I played that bone.
And I'm like, what? But then I was thinking in my mind, where did she get this from? Because I'm musically inclined.
Right.
Cameroon. Mm-hmm. So you have to understand where you came from in order to know where you're going. Yeah. And she's always painting and doing all kinds of stuff, which is actually what happened.
Mm-hmm.
That
very
tribe
artistic,
in Cameroon,
which is the beauty of when we say it's good for maybe the millennials and generation boomer. Yeah, because he's going to express culture, which gets the Mali to an ancestry that helps Sabri understand it's just me. No, it's not. It's you, but it comes from this. DNA. It's in your DNA because it's where you're from. Yeah. Important to know that at your age, because that way, as you go, it's going to go now that you know. Oh, that's just in me. Right. That's what I do.
Yeah,
all of that.
Yeah, I played it. I played it.
Like actual art, I like to paint.
That's creative side of it.
Yeah.
Good
absolutely,
stuff.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. All right, well, we need to move on.
Switch on so you can get that hump day hot topic. Just
gonna do that hump day hot.
You find that you can drop it.
Let me see here.
And one quick shout out to what's up, Sabri?
That's my boy.
Hamilton, welcome to the show. Finley, that's the last name. That's back on. James Juba, that's Juba. He's in here. So let's jump this hot topic real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, the all new KBOB 89.9 FM, Black on Black Community Radio.
Now it's time for the Hump Day Hot Topics with Charles and Damali.
Hey, what day it is? Hump Day! Hump Day! It's Hump Day!
Mike. It's the Hump Day Hot Topics on news you can use.
Hey,
Hump Day Hot, yes.
that's my drop right there.
Okay.
Man, we got a lot. Hey, thanks for all you guys from all around the world. We really appreciate it. It's been just a great conversation.
Absolutely. Hey, let me just comment really quick. Who is tell me who this is?
Oh, that's that's Blue Humpty.
Okay.
It's his birthday today.
Oh, hey, happy birthday. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but
This is from Detroit, Michigan.
Thing that he's very powerful. He says, we tell the kids about the hopes of the Huxtables, but never the struggles of the Evans family. So that's good times.
Y'all know the Huxtables?
That's deep.
Y'all know Bill Huxtable?
Yeah.
I
heard the Cosby
you heard about
Show.
the show?
Yeah, the Cosby.
The Huxtables, the Cosby Show.
A little bit of that.
Yeah.
That was before.
But the Evans family is dynamite.
Yeah.
That's a whole different thing. Good time.
Yeah.
JJ.
Yeah. So,
JJ.
So how they're in the ghetto, you know, but we tell our kids about what the Huxtable lifestyle,
right?
To them, the reality of the Evans family, you know. So I think that thank you for that. That's real good.
That's real good because most people come up like the Evans, not the Huxtables. Trust me.
Absolutely.
But we can become the Huxtables. But
whatever we become. Okay, so another Tulsa takes the stage of The Voice.
Hey,
super excited. So we had Tony Mason last year or the year before, and Fit, and they didn't get very far, but. Just the day we had Valerie Harding, who is Black Wall Street band right here in Tulsa, and she actually The Voice and actually got a charity for her, and so now she is on Team Legend. So congratulations to her.
That's big kudos.
We're so
to her.
excited. Yeah, that is amazing. I mean, I know her giving him something he can feel, but it was her own rendition. She did her own thing, and if you guys have not seen it, go out to YouTube.
Go see it. It's worth seeing.
It's worth seeing.
She's a local. She's been at the event center. She's at Juneteenth. She's able to see her just be thrust into that limelight. Yeah. It was amazing. Shout out to Val. We can't wait to see you.
Absolutely.
Give you a big hug.
Absolutely. Yes. Amazing. Okay, and check this out. The first African American Veterans Monument was unveiled at Buffalo Naval Park. So it's the first African Americans who fought in all 12 wars has been unveiled at the Buffalo Naval Park. The monument includes 12 black pillars to honor veterans who have served in all 12 of the country's major conflicts dating back to the Revolutionary War. It says that they have bricks there available. I just wanted everybody to hear this. So if you're a veteran who has participated in any of these wars, there are still bricks available. Those who would like their name or the name of a loved one on a brick and put their memorial. And there's a link on our Facebook page at World that with this story, and you can click on that link and it'll tell you all the information about getting a brick. But congratulations to our African American veterans, because they were very important and very instrumental in the foundation of this country.
Absolutely.
We appreciate your service, and that is a great honor for each of you.
That's big stuff right there. Uncle Brewis is his classmate.
Really?
So he like
yeah, so proud of her. Brett Favre.
Man, y'all know Brett Favre, the quarterback back in the day, Green Bay Packers.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar.
Millennials.
Real quick, we'll see. Real easy.
So anyway, he is actually in the news. He actually is a Pro Football Hall of Famer, and he's and he has actually been involved with the governor of Mississippi to be pressing the governor for funding of a volleyball court in his alma mater. Now you're saying, who cares, right?
Right.
Well, this is why we care, because the funding that was actually utilized is actually part of a misspent public welfare funds that were supposed to be used for folks who were receiving what is this? Public assistance. Okay. And so he could be criminally for this. The Department of Human Services, they're investigating right now, trying to figure out what's going on and what's happening with this. There are 35 people who are being indicted for this particular act. And check the person who let who told or who was the whistleblower out $94 million of mishandled and questionably handled funds. Investigation is about, and the auditor is saying that 77 misfit, assistance for families. So that means that there are so that these.
Let me say this right quick. Brett Favre is a Hall of Fame, one of the best NFL football players ever. And a lot of times while people taking folks' money, so he took $5 million that was supposed to go to, we'll say, deep North Tulsa. It wasn't North Tulsa, but a place like Tulsa, and spent it for his own use when he's a multi-millionaire.
You're right.
So prayers for that. It's just so crazy how greed is something, and it is real. So
absolutely.
We'll see how that.
Yeah, we'll see.
And the question is, even though he's an NFL Hall of Fame and everybody love him, do he need to go to jail? Because that's a federal offense. See how they work that out.
Yeah, that is a federal offense.
Hold on. With our upcoming events, we're going to go to Henry first because he had a huge event coming up, and that's kind of why I wanted him to be able to come today. So it's our first upcoming event, and that's why I wanted my God, Mr. Henry Mayor, to tell about what you got coming.
Yes, sir. So September 8th, next day at 6 p.m., the United Association of Tulsa will be organizing the event. We will be celebrating Nigeria's 62 years of independence.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I have good food.
Oh, yeah, good food. It's going to be a lot of cultural dances, attire, and, of course, like Afro beats.
Okay, so this is October the 8th.
No, September 8th.
Oh,
yep. So next Saturday.
Okay, no, October.
It's going to have to be October 8th because this is September.
Yeah, October 8th. Yeah, right. Okay, and then this is going to be loaded where?
So the location, it's in the church, the McGregor Hall, 2200 West Ithaca Street, Broken Arrow.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Dinner is at 7. Adults get in $25, and then any student with a student ID get in for $10.
Okay, cool.
Dress code, traditional African wear or semi-formal.
Semi-formal. Okay, that's good to know. That's cool.
What time do the food start? Because you know me. The food start one more time.
7.
Okay, I'll be there about 6:45. Food served at 7.
I got you.
Well, how excited are you about that being a Nigerian about this happening in Tulsa?
Yeah, man, I'm excited. Like it's just opportunity just to around the culture and everything, and for other people to experience it as well.
So, do you have to purchase tickets in advance, or can you just show up?
Tickets will be sold at the gate.
Okay.
Or you can cash out. But yeah.
Okay. Is there a website that people can go to look it up, or a Facebook page?
Website.
No?
Yeah. You can. The name of the organization is the Association of Tulsa. They also have a Facebook as well.
Okay.
To go.
Yep.
Okay. We'll
United
find that.
Association.
And we'll post all of this on our Facebook page. So we'll take a picture and do all that. What are you most excited about? The food, the dance, and the people, the culture? What is like, man, this is first on the list.
Yeah, so the first on the list is obviously the food.
Hey, see that right here, right now.
The guys are always happy about the food.
Yes, ma'am. But now it's going to be awesome.
Okay, thank you for letting us know, and I will make sure that I pull that up and put on our social media so that way, if anybody wants to attend, then you can feel free to do so. So that is this October, not this Saturday, but next Saturday.
Yeah. So, we can run through the rest of the upcoming, but if you have any social media, if you got anything coming up, so if you got anything else you want to add at the end, we'll come back to y'all and then we'll wrap up the show.
All right.
Okay, so upcoming events. Development is looking for volunteers to help serve the community. If you would like to volunteer or need any community service hours, you can give us a call at 918-380-1493, or you can email me at damali.wilson@world1development.com, or you can inbox me on Facebook Messenger on Development. Don't forget, if you're looking to have an event, the 36th Street North Event Center has dates. You can give us a call at 918-9046 to reserve your spot. Fitting back in is still taking registration for justice involved individuals, past or present, Tulsa County, for job training programs that will yield living wage jobs. You Christy Williams a call, or you can email her at Christy, KRISTI .williams@tulsa.org, or you can call her at 918-592-3500 to sign up. We're here to help justice involved individuals thrive.
And you got to remember, that's transportation. You get a stipend a week. All your services, so you have no excuse for not getting back in the game.
Failure is
right.
Okay, Oasis is open 8 o'clock a.m. until 9 o'clock p.m. Monday through Saturday a.m. to 8 o'clock p.m. on Sundays. So make sure you stop of your grocery needs. A children's fund has been set up for the surviving children of Sherry Gamble Smith. You can donate at www.paypal.com/PayPal.me/honoring Sherry. Dedication is going to be happening Saturday. That's October 1st at 12 o'clock noon at the corner of MLK Boulevard and 31st Street North and of the North Maybe. The street will be named for our very own King Arthur Clanell.
Hey,
this is
chicken.
A well-deserved. If you ever went to King Arthur, so this is for our right here. Go. If you ever went to King Arthur's after the club, eat that famous fried chicken, you need to be at the street naming, okay?
Yeah.
In order to support. It's at noon. Yes. So you gotta support and show him some love. You know, King Arthur's getting up there in age, and you know, we just want to, appreciate all he did for our community. There's going to be a school board meeting. We talked about this last week about the reshuffle, and you needing to know and understand how it affairs over the school districts. So there's going to be a meeting, a school board meeting that's going to be held at the Education, which is located at 302 Avenue, regarding the redistricting. So you need to go up to find out what's going on. It's going to be October the 3rd. So that's 2 weeks Monday at 6:30 p.m. So go out, find out, because, our kids are our future. Make sure that we're doing right birthdays. So yesterday was our very Stephen Penny's birthday.
Happy birthday, brother.
Today is your fraternity brother, Larry Williams.
Blue Humpty down there in Detroit, down there in the Mo City. Happy birthday, my brother.
I didn't say his government name. All right. On September 29th, Pastor Lawrence People over at Gornhart for Christ Church.
Hey.
And then, of course, my baby girl, September 30th, Sabrine, and our security, CC. He's going to have a birthday.
Uncle CC, too. Happy birthday, Sabrine.
Yeah.
October 1st, we have Trey Eaton.
That's right.
Yeah.
Trey.
Radio show. So it's going to be his birthday. And then October 2nd, our cousin, Dean Finley, and your business partner.
That's right.
He has a birthday.
Your birthday on the 2nd?
His birthday is on the 2nd.
On the 2nd.
Yes.
Hey, there you go.
Yes, and then 3rd, which is going to be Monday, my granddaughter's birthday, Cayenne Brown. She's going to be 4 years old.
The way she moved, her name is Kaka. Cayenne.
Right?
Kaka.
Happy birthday, little mama. For sure.
Right. Forget, you can purchase use gear and see the conversation on our podcast, nycu.tv. And don't forget to check us out on NYCU. You can go there and hear music 24/7. You can hear Damali's playlist from 10 to 12 o'clock p.m. Charles's playlist and Mr. Harper's Neighborhood from 12 o'clock p.m. to 2 o'clock p.m. with DJ JB Smooth from 2 o'clock p.m. to 6 p.m. J-Bone Lounge from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. and Rue's Love Lounge from 10 p.m. until 2 a.m. You can also hit us on any of our social media. That's on Facebook and any of our podcast/radio outlets. That's World One Development, Edgerect Youth and Family Fund Center, Fitting Back In Prison Re-Entry, and the 36th Street North Event Center.
Hey, thank you for coming in. Any final thoughts for all people listening in all around the world?
For the people that missed it, like I said, I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, and I'm a growing photographer. So if you need those services, get it cheap. Because once I do it, the price going up. So find me at SABREE Carter on all social media. One day.
There you go. Mr. Henry Mayoria coming in.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for letting us know about this coming on. So Charles, we're to get some great food here in a couple weeks.
I'm excited.
Any final thoughts for the people about what you do, where you are, and how to follow you?
Man, so follow me on Instagram, Henry the Barber. That's DA Barber. And my social media is Henry Mayor, MAHYOR. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was gonna say real quick. Can I teach the people like a word in my language?
Come on, that's your final thoughts. Y'all get your pen and pad out now.
Yes, sir. So So this is the formal way of how you hi, hello, or welcome in the Igbo language.
Igbo.
Igbo.
Yeah, okay. Igbo language. So to the word is ndewo.
Ndewo.
Yep. Pretty much. Ndewo.
Ndewo.
Ndeewo. Ndewo.
Watch me when I show up at the party for my food. I'm gonna have one thing. They gonna say, "Oh, I know it."
I love it. Yes.
Don't worry about it. Give me a plate. Give me a plate.
That's great.
Uncle Bobby, thank you for joining the conversation to give us a perspective from the baby
Thank you
boomer.
for having me.
Yes.
Any final thoughts?
Hey, just unity in the community.
Yes, love it.
Yes, sir.
Great show, Damali.
Yes, also one of my favorite shows. I'm telling you. Yeah, it was. We went over, but it was worth it because we had some great.
Hey, big shout out to Chance to get out. Did an awesome job.
Yes.
All around the world, make sure you share this video news. We got to get ready to get out of here, and y'all need to keep us staying on the air. And how you that is donating to Eat Media Services. Help our radio continue to stay on the air. You can send your donation made payable to Eden Media Services to 1216 North Lansing Avenue, Suite D. We moving on up, Tulsa, Oklahoma 74106. This has been News You Can Use with your boy Charles Harper. That's me,
and Damali Wilson. That's me.
And we are live every Wednesday from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. So make sure you tune in.
Holla.
If you would like to promote or advertise your business on our show, inbox on Facebook at World One Development. This has been World Development's News You Can Use with Charles Harper and Damali Wilson. The views, thoughts, and opinions expressed on this program belong solely to the host and their guests, and not necessarily to this station, organization, committee, or individual associated with K89.9. This is World One Development's News You Can Use.
Baby, you know, between me and you.